Hello guys, and welcome back where we last left off. France, Belgium, Switzerland, and pretty much everybody left the Alliance, which is annoying. We're supposed to be the people that, stand up to any sort of aggression in the world and occasionally invade Portugal, but, that's what we do, and if they don't like it, then that's jeopardizing the peace and prosperity of the world. Although at any point I can bring them back into the Alliance. I mean, I'd have to be them and click join, because since I'm not the leader of the Alliance, I can't really affect anything. In fact, if I go to diplomacy, the central powers do not exist, the common term exist, and the allies are here, which is main nations are me and United Kingdom. The rest are puppet states or very small nations which decide to stick around. It'll grow, in World War II it will grow, trust me. There'll be a giant list of allied nations. There'll also be a pretty sizable list of Axis nations as well. Which is fun, the common term, until they gain land in World War II, if that happens, they don't really get much. Well, continue forward. Oh yeah, Portugal's got these islands, by the way. Not very useful, but they shouldn't be killed outright. Unless they completely destroy all the key regions, of course. So is there anything else I can really get? Get the aircraft carrier group. So when I get aircraft carriers, I can have planes go on them. Is there anything else? Air doctrine. Yeah, let's continue down here, I suppose. So you, the Academy, you will research the aerial ASW. And we got convoy navigation as well. So let's put that into convoy training. No, not yet. I can't do that yet. So let's go for... instead... yeah, radar patrols. So we can raid more efficiently. While we're doing that, I imagine, we'll be fighting pretty much a land-only enemy. They don't really get much in the way of convoys, but... unless it's down here, maybe I can, interrupt the African sort of convoy shipments coming in. And with that, we've got a new garrison. Let us put you along here. We are slowly making a mighty garrison. That I'm not going to rename. Also, I think... should I have 2 in there? When I get enough, I suppose. I want to fill out the border before I start thinking of doubling up. So... industrial capacity has been increased. Very good. And we're getting there. Fit 5. We're actually getting pretty close here. We're starting to get our industry really going now. And let the interwar submarine coming up soon. Let's put this in tie gear. Interwar submarine, we shall exchange you for the, let's go for the next submarine, but that's 1933. So, let's finally go for the carriers. Again, I'm probably not going to make one, but maybe in the Cold War, one will turn up. At some point. Nothing else, it's just something else to research. It's something else to brag to Great Britain. It's like, hey, guess what we got this month? That's right, new tech. Total new tech. And, of course, our medical expert is almost figuring out how to make a rocket. That's what he does. He's very, very good like that. He diversifies. He's not limited by what he's studied or what he's good at. He continues to do it no matter what. He just does what I tell him to do. Commerce raiders, I'll get next. And we have got the aerial ASW. So let us put that into maritime attack. So we can do naval strikes and convoy bombing, or bomb convoy. Can always be handy, so I don't need ships to be out to destroy the convoys. I can just send planes out. And the Royal Cavalry has been upgraded. What am I being inefficient at? Oh, the upgrades. I don't need nearly that many upgrades. That'll do. And we got the next one, seaplane carrier. I have the converted light carrier. Fine, let's go with that. Yeah, not much has really happened. 1928, slow year. Oh, what's this? What is this? What have I... Why is it like that? I don't understand why it's called that. That's not what it was called. It was just Division d'Infant... I don't know. But it wasn't that I got here. I thought it was some weird unit that I wasn't even making. But no, it's my Garrison. So that's fine. As long as it's my Garrison, I've only got 2 more places to fill up, and then my wall is complete. And I gotta actually make the fortifications. Oh no, pretty slow. But we are getting we are getting into 1930s. And that's when all the entrance and stuff starts to happen. But our interwar anti-air has been upgraded. Yeah, some of the stuff that's being upgraded is literally the garrisons that I'm producing. Because they only have the very basic anti-air, because that's what I made them with. Now, what were you making? I don't remember. It was the... no, it wasn't this. You were just researching something. That's not important anymore. I could start researching the grand plan. That's what I need. We are quite a ways off, though, so maybe not. Maybe in a bit, I think. But we are quite a little bit off. Oh, tanks! Yeah, we'll definitely go for tanks. What is good? You're pretty good. Go for it. Get us new tanks. I always want to keep up on tank technology. Even though I don't have any, but you know, it's good to have it. Finally the war is over, sure. And revenge, it just says the same thing. Like, there's no point. No point in reading it. There's just a wind of change. Winds of change, and I just went with revenge, apparently. What was you researching? I didn't actually read what you researched. You researched something, though. Very important. It was this. Let's go for the bombing doctrine, I suppose. Do you have anyone that's really good with, not even, like a 6? Nope. 5 is the best I got. Fine. Go for it. Get us the interwar bombing doctrine. And that will take a long time. And finally, we've got our experimental rocket engine. Soon we'll start unlocking the secrets, I think, down here. But until then, still got a ways to go. And we don't have much to research. I suppose I can finally go for this carrier group. Because I'm actually making carriers, or... Well, not the full carriers, I'm making, like, light carriers, but... I might research the next big level of carriers, so... Let's get this going. Commerce Raiders. Thanks, Britain. That'll definitely speed it all up. Now let's go for this. Commercial Interception. We'll soon have our converted light carrier. We will soon have everything we need to beat the Germans. Or at least hold them. Probably not beat them. That's probably a big stretch to say that. So there's no upgrades. Invest in education? Sure, why not? Keep going. Don't need any upgrades yet. So I'll keep it all down. And... how far are we off? 87, 44, and 4. Although the factory is doing pretty well. It's all kind of coming together now. It's taken, like, two decades, almost. But we're finally getting there. Finally almost on par with, like, Britain. At least in terms of tech, because we're almost, we're getting there. I mean, we're getting there. That's all I can really say there. Okay, put that there. Next level of tech. Let's go for the... Can't go for the next carrier group. So I will go for the transport planes. Why not? Might have parachuters. Who knows? We might have parachuters at one point. Medical breakthrough. Medical breakthrough. God, two medical breakthroughs. You know, it's probably by the same guy who's, making our rockets now. And despite the 2 medical breakthroughs, epidemic. Just great. We do have quite a lot of manpower. Oh, there it is, the Great Depression. Okay, the Great Depression was a severe worldwide economic depression in the decade preceding World War II. The time of the Great Depression varied across nations, but most countries it started in about 1929. It lasted until the late 1930s or early 1940s. It was the longest, most widespread, and deepest depression of the 20th century. In the 21st century, the Great Depression commonly used as an example of how far the world's economy can decline. The Depression originated in the US, starting with the fall in the stock prices that began around September 4th, 1929, and began worldwide news in stock markets with the stock market crash of October 1929, known as Black Tuesday. From there, it quickly spread to almost every country in the world. The Great Depression had devastating effects in virtually every country, rich and poor. Personal income, tax revenue, profits, and prices dropped, while international trade plunged by more than 50%. Unemployment in the US rose to 25%, and some countries rose as high as 33%. Cities all around the world were hit hard, especially those dependent on heavy industry. Construction was vitally halted in many countries. Farming and rural areas suffered with crop prices fell approximately by 60%. Facing plummet in demand with few alternative sources of jobs, areas dependent on primary sector industries such as cash cropping, mining, logging, suffered the most. Some economies started recovering by the mid-1930s. However, in many countries, the negative effects of the Great Depression lasted until the start of World War II. God, I got through that all! With only a few slip-ups. Right! Great Depression, Spain, a black day. Stockpile of energy resources, metal, oil, rare minerals, and supplies, all gone. Minus 3,000%. 30,000% and 20,000%. It's all gone. Oh, wait, stop, that, I really shouldn't have that still going, right. So, we've lost everything. The American bankers and well, not the bankers, but the stock market has completely crashed. Everything's blown up, everything's terrible. And now our nation's paying for it. You know, just as I was saying how well it was doing, we're in the Great Depression. So now, you can see why I made a giant stockpile of money. So we're going to keep that, because you can see there, off-map production, minus 23.40. We're just losing money, for no reason, we're just losing money. So, with that, we'll continue forward. I've already lowered tax to minimum, so much I can really do. Could go for public security, but I don't really want to. I feel like I don't want to spend any more money because I'm losing a lot of money there. As you can see, that's just sort of plummeted. How about for supplies? I need a lot of supplies, apparently. Mainly for trade, I think. Anyway, we'll turn up our upgrades. It'll turn up my supplies so I'm at least meeting the band. Okay, off we go. God, that's harsh. Minus 20. We're just losing it, apparently, with allied usage and our usage. Strange, we're just not producing enough, despite it saying we're producing enough. Never mind. Early carrier. I'll go with Navy, and go with... I can actually make that. I'll go with the light cruiser this time. I should go with aircraft carrier. You know, fine. Aircraft carrier. We'll go for it. We'll have one somewhere. Can at least say we've made one. And with 1930 on the horizon, I feel comfortable making the next level of Inceptor. So, let's get that. The Heinkel 51. I know that one, I think. Review the index. Can I afford to... I mean, the tax doesn't actually lose me that much money, I think. Well, the lack of tax. I did put that back for review, didn't I? Where is it? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm hemorrhaging so much money, or maybe I just clicked the wrong button and I'm an idiot. Either one's entirely possible. But with that, I think I'm gonna end it here. So, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Next time we continue to spend on the military, but Great Depression. Who knows what will happen? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and before we go, Angola has made more troops. They got actual infantry now. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later, guys.